Stop throwing like such a girl. She throws like a girl. That phrase right there, like a girl, has unfortunately become something that myself and many others around the globe know all too well, but for the wrong reasons. In 2014, the American menstrual hygiene company Always launched its global campaign in an attempt to redefine the negative connotations associated with the phrase like a girl. The campaign circulated around numerous social media platforms and was shared by influencers and celebrities to help spark interest and a message surrounding the hashtag #LikeAGirl. Then, in 2015, the campaign secured a spot as a shortened 1-minute advert in the Super Bowl. Today, I'm going to be diving deeper into these aspects of the shortened 1-minute version of the ad, which aired in the 2015 Super Bowl. But first, let's take a look at what the advert actually shows. The video is set in a fake casting room, whereby participants of a range of ages, ethnicities, and genders are asked what it looks like to run, fight, and throw like a girl. The women, men, and boy all respond in self-deprecating ways, flailing their arms around, squealing, and adjusting their hair. Yet, when prepubescent girls were asked the exact same thing, they reacted completely differently. They ran, fought, and hit as hard as they could, with pride, confidence, and self-belief. In their eyes, doing something like a girl meant doing something as best they could. The video ends with a textual call to action and the brand's logo. Being that this is an ad, it could be easy to say that Always was simply trying to sell products. But, interestingly enough, there is never any mention of these products. So, what was its purpose? The advert was released during a time of great discussion on gender equality, a topic which is newsworthy and prominent, with celebrities speaking out, such as Beyoncé, and with Emma Watson's well-known UN speech. With this in mind, it becomes clear that Always was utilising the current newsworthy social issues and latching onto them to advertise its entire brand. This also links to Albert Bandura's social learning theory, which says that we are more receptive to media that is reinforced by real-world cues. And given the context of the time, this was certainly the case and enhanced the strength of Always' message. By reclaiming the previously derogatory phrase, like a girl, and turning it into something positive, Always cultivated positive social attitudes surrounding their brand as a whole, thus making people believe in them and what they stand for. And by airing the ad at the Super Bowl, which amassed an audience of 114.4 million viewers, they were guaranteed to reach a mass audience. To appeal to their wide target audience, the brand deliberately used everyday people who are relatable and appear to share a similar life world to the audience. They look directly at us and it almost feels like a conversation with a friend, which helps create a personal relationship. In a media setting, this is known as plain style and helps establish trust, increasing the audience's receptiveness to the ad's message. The brand's colours of blue and white are splashed throughout the advert, which subconsciously reminds audiences of the brand. Furthermore, the flashing of information on the screen and the repetition of the phrase like a girl causes audience members to actively think about the question in their own life and drive them to make changes. Now I have to admit, the first time I watched this ad, I was left quite emotional. And the reason for this is because the advert appeals directly to pathos, or our emotions. The appeals to pathos are particularly effective in one of the final scenes of the ad, where the music cuts out and we are left staring face to face with a small girl who says that running like a girl means to move fast as you can. This is really powerful, as this small girl puts forth the inner confidence that all women should have. And it's also quite reflective. The audience may think that they're looking back at their younger self or staring at their own reflection. As mentioned previously, there is a stark contrast between the older people's reaction to doing something like a girl and the younger girl's reaction. And this is really shocking and also appeals to pathos. The long camera angle also allows us to see just how small these girls are compared to the adults. And this too is emotional in that even though they are smaller, they are in fact wiser. In research Always conducted before the ad, they found that only 19% of girls aged 15 to 24 viewed the phrase like a girl in a positive light. But after the advert's release at the Super Bowl, a whopping 76% of women viewed the phrase positively. Similarly, 2 out of 3 men stated that they would think twice before using the phrase in a derogatory way. Clearly always achieved its goal. But if you're still not convinced, take a look at these extra steps.